Hi, hope you're well. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Ngubo. I'm a developer relations engineer here at Aventus Network. I hear you've got some questions. Let's get into it. First question: what are my responsibilities here at Aventus? Now, I'm a developer relations engineer, and off the back of that, what that means is I help people, communities, companies build an Aventus, right? So we have awesome technology, and a lot of people are trying to understand how to build on our technology. Is there an API? How does that work? How does that feature? And is there a node? Can we run validator nodes? What does that look like? So I sit in the space where I get to assist them with this. I sit between the technical team and companies that are trying to build an Aventus, help them answer their technical questions, help them understand how we differ in the space, what is our unique selling point compared to other layer 2 scaling solutions out there, how we compare what they get when they come to us. So I sit in that sweet spot and it's a really, really amazing job. Okay, so next question. What does Aventus mean to me? Aventus means to me in two words really: innovation and drive. So coming into the team, two things I was really able to pick up on was there's a lot of innovation that's happening tech wise, and across the board in every department there's drive. Everyone's driven, everyone understands the goal, there's a purpose, everyone's pushing towards something, and it's really interesting. There's a really kind of interesting vibe you get when you come into an atmosphere like that, where it's not just we have an awesome technology so we're laid back, but it's more like we have an awesome technology and we know this is the time to push, this is time to keep going, this is time to go harder. And that's what Aventus means to me. So I expect a lot of great things coming out of us, a lot of great things coming out of this environment where you'll get to push each other, for the betterment of everyone and the company itself. So next question: how does my past experience help me in my current role? Whew, that's a good question. So to give you a little bit of my background, for my undergrad, I did computer science, and then for my master's, I did networking. And how those two correlate is, so doing computer science for my undergrad, I looked at various departments in computing, various aspects there, and then coming into masters, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to focus on networks because they were really interesting to me. How multiple computers can communicate, the various protocols and the various architectures you could have. It was really interesting to me. So after doing that for masters in my network computing, then I wanted to do a PhD, and the next thing for me was telecommunication. So I wanted to then do telecommunication, but then focus on blockchain technology because there was a lot of talk happening in 2016 about blockchain technology's relevance for telecommunication. So I spent 5 years of my life studying blockchain technology, studying what it is, how did it come to be, what is it useful for, is there any industry that it doesn't quite fit in, what are its use cases, what kind of architectures can it disrupt, what kind of architectures can you build with it. So I have all this understanding of blockchain technology, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polkadot, Substrate, and coming into this role, it's really a really, really, really helpful for me to be able to talk to companies, help them understand what we do here and how we compare to other blockchain companies out there, what our relevance is, what our niche is. So just to give them an understanding. So my experience powers my role in ways that I cannot even put into words properly. Okay, so next question. Where do I see Aventus in the next 5 to 10 years? I see Aventus in the next 5 to 10 years being a leader in the space. I see, just as people mention blockchain A, blockchain B, people are going to mention Aventus. They're going to mention us because we're not just been here for a long time, but because we've actually led in this space. The amount of innovation that's coming out of the kitchen here at Aventus is just so sick that I think that in the next 5 to 10 years, people are going to not just catch on, but they're going to be like, I built an Aventus because they did this differently. And I think that's going to reflect in our cryptocurrency, that's going to reflect in the amount of companies that build on us, in our Explorer. Imagine we've just been almost a year strong and we have over 9 million transactions on the Aventus mainnet network. That is huge, monumental for us. So that is amazing. 5 to 10 years, the rate at which we're going, we're going to be a leader in the space, no question about that. Okay, so next question. Well, when you're not working, what do you like to do for fun? Hands down, table tennis. Ping pong is my thing. That's what I love to do for fun. I know you're seeing the keyboard in the background. sometimes, but I'll tell you, keyboard is my thing, hands down, no questions asked. Sorry, I said keyboard. No, table tennis. God, no, table tennis is my thing, right? So, because of the whole COVID, we've been at home for some time, so Netflix has kind of been trying to take that spot. So there's a lot of binging on series for hours and hours. But yeah, ping pong definitely. If that's not there, then it's down to Netflix and hanging out with friends, you know, and definitely going to church, man. That is cool. Okay, so when AVN reaches 1 billion transactions, how will I celebrate? Oof, good question. How will I celebrate? I'd say the same way I celebrate everything else. You know, every milestone that we have here at the company is reflect on where we started from, look at where we are right now, take a minute to breathe it in, you know, and then build on the next milestone. You know, like I said, right, it's a driven team, you know, and like, you know, being a developer, when your code is succeeding and it's just passing, and there's no code breaks, you just want to keep building and building and building and adding more things to it and making it stronger and better and better. So I think that yes, maybe we will have like a group, a get together and have fun and, you know, chill and celebrate our wins. But I can tell you most definitely, if I know this team and I know that I know them, one day, 2 days after this whole hitting 1 billion transactions, we're gonna be out there building awesome technology, building and being innovative, and because that's what we love to do, right? Absolutely. So this is my short video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's a little bit of an insight into me. I was glad, really happy to do this. So take care. Have a blessed week.